go for it.
It's a wonderful way of life.
Tackle the whole thing about ticking the box.
Ticked the box, in fact, and ended up in Aberdeenshire again. So I'm very happy to be here.
Rather than sitting on supply for I don't know how many months or years, I thought I might as well just take a bit of a jump, apply for a few other things, and here I am, up here, enjoying it.
Just there's so much going on, it's a really good area to live in.
The area is quite multicultural as well, I think, which is really a fantastic thing. You know, you get to meet lots of different people from lots of different areas.
I'm very supportive in Aberdeenshire. Plenty of opportunities, the school's been great to work with as well.
It's a lovely place to be, lots of outdoor countryside.
It's a friendly place, it's a place I thoroughly enjoy teaching in. The pupils that you come across are fantastic, they're enthusiastic.
Hello, I'm Maria Walker and I'm the Director of Education and Children's Services here in Aberdeenshire. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to speak to you today about the benefits of working and living here. Education and Children's Services is an integrated service. By that we mean we bring together not only schools but libraries, community centres, leisure centres and children's services social work. We have one aim, and that is to work for the individual child, its family and the general community. And we try and focus all of our work on these areas. Aberdeenshire Council is very large. It's the 6th largest authority in Scotland, but it's hugely diverse. So you have quite suburban areas such as Inverurie or Stonehaven, and then you have very small, tiny villages in rural Deeside. Teaching in Aberdeenshire therefore gives you huge variety. We are hugely proud but very ambitious for our secondary education in Aberdeenshire. Vincent Docherty is our Head of Secondary Education and Additional Support Needs.
I've recently joined Aberdeenshire Council as Head of Secondary Education, and prior to this I was the Head Teacher in John Paul Academy in Glasgow. And since moving I've found lots and lots of different things to be really inspirational about this area and really enjoy working here. When I first came to Aberdeenshire, I found that there's a real culture of working hard and playing hard. And indeed the environment and surroundings play a big part of that. Within minutes you're in most wonderful, spectacular parts of our country, and this scenery and this environment seems to really invigorate people and really energise them in relation to their own work and their life. Well, in terms of leisure opportunities, for me after a hard day's work, there's nothing more energising than to go for a jog, for example, along the beachfront in Aberdeenshire to see the waves lapping against the beach.
I love walking along the promenade, it's lovely, even when it's a little bit cold. And Benahee. I love going to Benahee.
Enjoy surfing. There's so many fantastic spots to go and visit, and it's excellent for that sort of sport.
Again, with friends, there's a lot of opportunities to go hill walking, and again to see some of the most spectacular sights that I've ever seen, and a minute's drive from where I work.
Often have a think about the kind of shots you want to do and the kind of interviews you want to make.
There are many opportunities to develop your own career here as a teacher, and indeed the continuing professional development programmes in relation to the local environment lend themselves very well to outdoor learning, for example, and lots of work done outside the classroom is highly developed within Aberdeenshire.
The senior management are very good for encouraging you to kind of progress your career.
Within the school we've got an active schools coordinator, so there's a lot of courses out with sports coaching and things like that.
In terms of developing the staff in a leadership capacity, there are lots of opportunities to collaborate with other young teachers and also collaboration with the university and different colleges.
Well, in terms of professional development, with Aberdeenshire Council, they cover the cost of a master's degree, or at least certain credits of the master's degree at Aberdeen University. So I've been taking part in that. We have an action research project which I've been working on.
Then the partnership working is highly developed and focused on young teachers, giving them the leadership qualities and skills and experiences that they require to develop in their careers.
I've taken on a role as a mentor for some of the probationers, so that's taken up a little bit of time, and I've been going to courses through in Aberdeen for that.
Within the Shire, you get so many chances to go and visit other schools and things like that, and really share the information that's already there. There's so many really experienced teachers up here that have maybe came from industry or came from really very highly skilled jobs, and it's nice to have that sort of extra little bit rather than just sitting on a course and having someone talk at you, going and seeing how maybe other people take on the challenges of the new subjects. So I'd say for professional development, I've really enjoyed that.
It's a big thing to mention the work-life balance because it's very prominent in what we do in Aberdeenshire, and indeed you'll find that it's a great place to live and to work.
Before I moved here, I must say I wasn't a very outdoorsy person. I was very much I grew up in Glasgow. I loved the shopping scene, the sort of city scene. Since I've moved here, I've really learned to sort of embrace the kind of more outdoorsy things. There's so many nice sights to see up here, and I still might not be the most sort of wanting to climb or surf or do anything too sort of strenuous like that, but it is so nice on a Sunday afternoon. There's so many nice little places you can go. So even when it's absolutely freezing, there's absolutely gorgeous little beaches you can go and have a wee wander and just explore really and see what's about.
I like to do hiking and walking, and obviously being in Aberdeenshire it's ideal. There's things like horse riding and everything. There's also the city centre, and you've got all the shops and everything that you'd expect there. It's a nice mix.
And it was a bit of a risk, you know, you kind of, jumping into, that sort of unknown, coming to Aberdeenshire, but it's a beautiful place, it's wonderful, there's an awful lot to see, it's quite vast, and you get to meet people, and, you will form, lasting relationships if you do come up this way.
It's a great place to come and work, I would say. Definitely recommend it.
So I would ask you to seriously consider the opportunities available within Aberdeenshire, both the beautiful environment for working and also the excellent careers opportunities. So come and join us.